years. Land titles in Nigeria ensure that you are bestowed with the legal status. Regarding land ownership, before you invest in purchasing land in Nigeria, be aware of the fragile nature of the market, of the real estate market. Very fragile. So many people have lost out. There are so many companies that have closed shop. Individuals have they ran away because they failed to do the needful. Last week somebody called me that one man I want to sell land in Lekki, Baby Lekki. Land does not belong to Bale in Baby Lekki. Land does not belong to Oba, it's Oba in the Baby Lekki. It is only governor that can give you land in Baby Lekki. He said, he saw the way people were treating the man. Is it about greeting? I said, young man, calm down, calm down. No, not about greeting. It's about document, title, the transfer of land ownership and illegal interest. Now let me go. Let me just flip this so you read this. Okay. Let's go. Buying land in Nigeria, especially in a state like Lagos, is a delicate endeavor, and there are high chances of getting scammed or purchasing land that is under dispute. Therefore, to avoid problems, you must understand important things like type of land title. I mentioned even ordinary Ilasa to you, Ilasa Maja, where Ministry of Environment came to close the site. Had it been Mushin couldn't produce some document, they came out, they went to the archive and said Mushin owns this land. We would have just lost out. You have to do this. But God, you have to do your needs. Let's go. Look at this act. This is what brought everybody to the act 1978. Sorry, I want you to see this. It says, according to the Land Use Act of 1978, every land in the urban part of a state is owned by the state government. The landowner can only lay claim to the land after the government has leased the land for 99 years. Or at least here for any through vacancy of claim or allocation or extinction. This act indicates that land is in an urban side of the state is either free or under government acquisition. And an important way of knowing the status of land is knowing the legal title. Now let's look into the Land Use Act itself. Look at what the Land Act says. An act to vest all land comprising the territory of each state, except land vested in the federal government or its agencies. Now, they have separated federal government out. That's why you have some federal government estates, like Festac, the one estate, belongs to federal government. The Mali estate belongs to federal government. FHA owns Festac, Federal Housing Authority. Lagos government has no business there. And that's why when they were demolishing the Igbos and the then, that's what to do with Lagos government. I used to remember those places, those areas when we were young, we used to go there. White sand, after 7th Avenue, we used to live in 4th Avenue then. We used to go there. You live there. Very simply. We used to enjoy, that's why people be interested in those things. So they removed federal government. Abacha did all this. So only the governors of the state who would hold such land in trust for the people is holding that land into what? In trust. The act gave power to governors. Said, all this land in trust. He took the trust away from Omonile and he pocketed it. I'm quoting the act. I went to the act and I wrote it out. Who would own such land in trust for the people and would henceforth be responsible for allocation of land in all urban areas to individuals, residents in the state, and to organizations for residential, agricultural, commercial, and other purposes, while similar powers with respect to none of us. Let's go, next page. Look at it. You can read it. Look at the date. 29th of March 1978. That's the act. That's what they said 1978 Land Use Act. Not a day before my birthday. Very good. All right. Look at vesting of all land in the state. Subject to the provision of this act, all land comprised in the territory of this state in the federation is hereby vested in the governor of that state, and such land shall be held in trust and administered for the use and common benefit of all Nigerians, according to the provision of this act. It's an act, and as of today, it has not been repealed or taken off. It's still there. What we are saying is that they should go and check this act and fine-tune it into the modern day reality. You can't be using something of 1978 in 2024. Well, check it very well. Look at the good side of it, retain. The other side that is not beneficial to the good people of the country, throw them off. Let's go. Important documents used in a real estate transaction. Number one, deed of conveyance. Before 1978 Land Use Act, the only document that was available was what? The RC, they call it RC, register conveyance. That one has no timeline, no 99 years. When you buy land for any money, a lawyer will prepare a conveyance, then you now take it to government to register. Just get it registered, and you have the instrument. That's the number. That's all, and that makes it valid. If I have about two properties like that has RC registered conveyance, no timeline, no issue. Those old men that were learned those years, actually, some of them had only the conveyance without registering it. So many of them. But some of them that maybe went to school, those who were learned, just to register it. And that grants the power. You can use it in courts. You can use it in banks. Most of the houses you are living has what? RC. Before the 1978 Land Use Act. The next one is called receipts. Let's go. Let's go. Read the conveyance and explain this. Let's go. Land receipts. Purchase receipts. It's tenable. Anywhere, even in court. You must get receipt for payment from any client or anybody. We did a transaction last year, we didn't get collect receipt. We did it on trust. And we got our fingers burned. So I'm opening your mind. Please ask for receipt. Please give me receipt of what I've paid for. Just give me the receipt. I think you collect that money. If you want to get the person, then going to write the receipt before paying. Another time, the money is still shacking. Maybe when the money crosses to the other end, you might be running after the person to get it. And at the end of the day, you might not even get it. Receipt of payment. Survey plan. A survey plan is used to depict the location and dimensions of landed properties. It shows on paper boundaries of properties. This document is verifiable from the Surveyor General's office, as all landed properties are registered here. This document case if the land is free from government acquisition. Surveyors are in charge of this document because the government, which is governed by the surveyor. Now, this is, for me, is one of the most important documents. Because you get to know where your land starts and where it ends on survey plan. And before buying any land, get a qualified surveyor to go to the site, speak what is called coordinates. They tell the person to give you the land information. Very, very important. When you get the land information, it gives you the history of the land. There's something called the roots to the title of that land. You write it out, you pay for it, and you'll be very. From there, you know that this place, this is Fort Milan alignment. Don't go there. You know, there are some people who they've seen the danger and they quickly want to push it out. And that's why you see some people different sales. Be careful. Survey plan, very, very important. For me, it's one of the most important documents in land transaction. Because even for estate development, shows where your land starts and where it ends, shows your picking numbers, it shows there's so many information there, your name, the locations, the size of the land, the picking numbers, the coordinates, the plan number. The plan what? Number. It should be written there. The survey plan. Contract of sale. A contract for the sale of land is a document indicating terms agreed upon by both parties before the finalization of the transaction. This is an important land document in Nigeria for every property sale or purchase. It is just an agreement between both parties. This is only applicable when a transaction is ongoing. It's what? Ongoing. Maybe you have to pay on instrumental basis. Any of the parties can say, I'm no longer interested. Either the buyer or the seller. But that document will be able to guide. If you are saying you are not buying again, what does the document that we signed ab initio say? Then you go there and you go and check. Okay, you have to take off some charges. There's a default clause there. You have to allocate me my house at 70%. Is there. These are what you have to provide. Deed of contract. This is only applicable when you are doing a transaction on instrumental basis. So for any transaction you are doing that is not instant, request for what? And it's not outright. Because you only know that moment. Anything can happen. I've seen transactions the person will say, I'm no longer interested again. We have a contract now. There's a contract binding. Let's see what the contract says. Then some of them in the office, they will just send them a copy of their contract. After reading, they will not even mail you again. Because at first, we Nigerians, we don't read. Let me tell you a typical Nigerian, and that's why we can easily say that not free for anybody. In the general way, you can't say that anywhere in the world. Because we believe that we can behave anyhow, and we can go scot-free. And that's why you see one company will sell out to 10 people, and nothing will happen. It's a crazy society. Can you go to UK and say not free for anybody? UK police handle it in the code. It's true. We travel and when we travel, we behave normal. Very normal. Don't go your way. It's not, you have to deal with the system. You have the system, and the system works. So, contract of sales, it is very, very important. In Nigeria, more you look, the less you see. People like to cajole. They know how to cajole. Ah! For example, I'm on the left. When the Ileya festival is coming and they want to buy just ram, they want to look at one land that has been sold for somebody, they want to resell to another person. I was talking to one of us and I said, but the Lekki belongs to government. Don't let anybody deceive you. He said, man, they have done this, they have done that. I said, no. Get government approval by getting either letter of allocation or C of O or this or that or extension that is gazetted. Please. It's just like traveling to Ibadan and you discover yourself in Badagry. Just come back and face Ibadan. If you keep going, so you don't get there. And you don't see yourself spending money. The reason why some companies are having major issues because they have sold land that belongs to government and they cannot process documents. When you cannot process documents, you are stuck. Just like a company like that, for example, we have 26 estates. And out of 26, we're now saying we have 20 without documents. Is that a problem? You will not be able to sleep now. That's the situation. Be careful. Land transaction. Someone was telling me on Wednesday, I used to have like those we did my polytechnic, my team guys, one of them just chop one money, some money, big. He said he wants to go and start estate. And he went to Beduleki. And he gave money to one of the permanent. What I told you just life. So somebody that's very close to me. Wake up, not you have almost 150 million. Yes. And the guy is just gentle. Not just gentle. Be careful. I want to do this. Be careful. You can do when you have documents. Verifiable documents. Let's go next. This document is just a small document for if anybody is giving you land for free, ask for what? This property here, the man that owns this place gave his daughter, and the daughter was given a deed of gifts. Because you only know today. The man gives you the property today, and the man eventually dies. The children will come after you and say, where is the deed? I know of a woman in Ilupeju Estate. She was giving, women can easily meet one big man somewhere. And the big man would just like the and that's this one. The man just gave her a whole house. And within 2 years, the man died. And the children came for the property. But luckily for her, they have prepared the deed, the man has signed. So quickly she met with the lawyer to complete the process and she got it. They went to court and presented it. We take things for granted in this country. Hello? Everybody. They are very careless, they are too careless. Someone will give you something, even to appreciate the problem. Now, to not go further, when it comes to properties, it is different, a different ballgame. Because it has to do with life. Life. Most of the court cases, 70% in all the courts in Nigeria, apart from the elections and the political issues, is about properties. So when a land transaction, know which one are you doing? Are you buying? Is it a gift? Let that be a gift. And don't wait and just get the gift. Take it to the announcer and what? Register it. Get it registered. Get the number. Get it signed, sealed. Then you have peace of mind. Extinction and gazette. Extinction. I want to read that schedule for you. That schedule happens. It was Olagunsoye Oyinlola that brought all the land in the Lekki under government acquisition. So I'm going to read this for you. It says that's the schedule. The schedule is beside it. You might not be able to see it now, but I will read it. Or you see it when it's being sent to you. All land is a schedule and gazetted. So it's a law in Lagos. It says all land, all that parcel of land stretch from Maroko eastward to the boundary of Lagos and Ogun State, and bounded in the north by Lagos Lagoon, Lekki Lagoon, and Omu Creek, and in the south by Atlantic Ocean, including Refuge Island, Elekusu, and Itaoko Island, but excluding established villages, towns, and settlements in Etiosa and in the Lekki local government, areas of Lagos State of Nigeria, and contain an area of approximately 823.0 square kilometers, the boundaries of which are described below are under government acquisition. 823 square kilometers. But he gave out if you are an established village, community, town, you are free. But without village acquisition, 823 square kilometers. Boundary to the boundary of Ogun State. He came back again. And now handed it over to what? Government. And one part now says want to sell land to you. And the funniest thing, this decree was done by military government in the last 1992 or 93. Not even Fashola or Tinubu. It was done by Rangers in 1990 something. It was on the base. So acquisition was not done. It has been done. So they saw that okay, the only land we have in Lagos can only be gotten there. Just two. So now what now brought about extinction and gazette? Extinction is a legal process where the government revokes its interest in a portion of land that was previously designated as government owned. What again? To revoke its interest. Let me read the second one. It says, extinction is the return of ownership, title of land from government to the indigenous owners. Extinction. The official document issued during the transaction is known as gazette. Now, so many people have extinction. Have you taken it to be gazetted? Gazette is a white paper, publication by Lagos government. They will issue it out for record purpose. So it will be. It's very important. There's a difference between extinction. Your land is excised, and your land is what? Gazetted. That is the completion of the process. Let's go. Let me read something down there. It says, this is one of the most crucial land titles, and it gives you the right to apply for CFO of governor's consent, granting you the freedom to use that. Now, this is only given to communities. They don't give to companies or individuals. The community will write to government and say, now our village, we want an extension. We have grown and the population now want to build more houses. Please give us more land. So they will now do what's called village extension. But the name is not extension. Now let me just quickly give you this. The difference between extension and gazette. Extension shows the community that was given land for commercial or residential use, while a gazette gives all the necessary information, such as the village or family name that was given, the right, the number of acres of land, and what the land is used for, among other things. Please listen. Without a gazette, a piece of land that has been cut off can be taken away from its owners. But when it is gazetted, hey, you see our government. A gazette is better, should be gotten for safety's sake. An excise title shows the land that the government gave to a community, while a gazette publishes legal notices to meet legal requirements for public information and explains how the government and the community got the land, including the land that the government still holds. Gazette. 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 There are some, they will just process up to extinction. You get the pillar number, you get the extinction number, and they just stop from there. And one thing government will just come and say, and it happened in Lagos. Hospital actually stopped the process of doing extinction. Hospital stopped. When that one came, he did nothing. He didn't even touch it. This man now said there's nothing like extinction again. So if you have extinction excise land, either you convert it and come and get allocation, change it to allocation, or you come back and process what's called regularization. Come and regularize it. So don't make sure you complete every process. Because when it's given to you and you didn't complete the process, it can be withdrawn. Now, did our assignment. Very, 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 very important. This is the document that took over from conveyance. The deed of assignment is a legal document that serves to register both the land and account and to transfer ownership from one party to another. I am assigning all my rights, privileges, all my power, everything I have, I hold on this land to you. So that's the deed of assignment. Now we have some of our clients for estate that we have gotten C of O on. We're now giving them what's called deed of assignment. Then from that process, they can now get what's called governor's consent. That makes that document. But most of them, what they do is when they get that deed of assignment, just show them. This is not good. Please encourage your client to go forward. C of O. You all know C of O now? Yes, sir. Certificate of occupancy. So, when the 1978 Land Use Act came, this is the document that all governors will give to everyone. But only one can be given for a particular plot of land or estate land. Just once. You can't get it twice. Just one. So, and it is time bound, 99 years. And do you know what? When you buy, maybe in an estate that was given to you 20 years ago, and you are buying now, you don't have 99 years old. 22, you have 79. Yes, it happened to me. Exactly, yeah, me, myself. The estate where I built, my house actually falls within LSDPC. Behind my house is LSDPC estate. But that time then, LSDPC just saw our own place like this place is waterlogged. Let's abandon this place. They don't need their fence. They fenced off because they saw our place as like this place is not good, guys. They fenced. So when the woman beside me, the Alaja, wanted to be using the LSDPC as her entry point, she went to meet Lagos State government and they should please give her access. They contacted her land. They said this land does not belong to Lagos State, not like Lagos State government. Yes, they told her. They now said go to LSDPC. You see, LSDPC too, they are also a private organization under Lagos State government. LSDPC. They have estate. Like all the land in Antonio here belongs to LSDPC. The Lupeju scheme is under LSDPC. Yes. Even this our land is under LSDPC. Yes. And they have all the records. So I met with so the woman, she was confused. So LSDPC now charted her land. They now checked their seal of O. They now saw that the four of us by the wall down, it falls within their seal of O. 1, 2, 3, 4, including her and even the next land. So now we are now tenant to where? So when I approached them, they came to mark everywhere. I approached them, I said, well, we have to settle ourselves. The most important thing is to get your document, right? So the document they gave us is what they call deed of sublease. So my own land under so I got the deed of sublease, and immediately I got the document. So I checked the number of years. It was during Manuwa that they cited that estate. So if you count between that time, almost about something years. So the accuracy of what has reduced. I saw that I only have about 60 something years to go on the deed of sublease. I just gave the lawyer to go and get my governor's consent. So it's still processing that. So they only gave us deed of national year. So it was the woman that exposed, that opened up everywhere. Hey, also please one. And I was very happy because their process was seamless, faster than going through the Lagos State process. Like MD and others now, they belong to under the Lagos State direct, so they can processing their own why and under LFT. That's why you have to be careful when you are buying anything. Pick the coordinates. And even I picked coordinates when I was buying, I would have been able to see what we just need then was that, okay, this land is free. Because MD told us that, oh, this land from that point, Sheraton owns from that point. That's their boundary. Sheraton. And there is what is called Opani Park. Around that area. That place was kept for animals. Opani Park was kept for, originally kept by the late, I think back on day. There should be a park where they will be keeping animals, just like what you have in Lekki Conservation. Lekki. But now, because of the development there, they have to reallocate that land to Sheraton. Now, Sheraton started selling. Amonde now came to me, Sheraton, and stopped selling. This land was taken away for public use. Now, they have sold to you. This is wrong. You now take them to court. So, they now decide to settle out of I have seen some of you taking people to go and buy that. Don't waste your money. Waste your client's money. Waste Sahara. Every land there. It's either you are under Okobi Park, or you are under LSDPC, or you are where the MPs and co, and that's it, or acquisition. There are just about 4 there. So forget one estate, this estate. I have seen a company that came there to buy land from Omonile. These guys sank about 2,000 trucks of sharp sand. Filled it. I saw the advert there, they were saying Mainland Heights. Mainland Heights. Immediately Lagos State government came. Now they are fixing the bridge now. They send everybody. They will just ask you. It's just one question they ask you. Which document do you have? Have you? Go and read the document. Have you? Go and read the document. Let's see. When I go there, they told me now. When I go to LSDPC, the man beside me was doing gaga. He said, which document do you have? Go and read the document. I go out here, I'm ready to I want my document. I've done my way now, so I've got document now. For 3 years down the line, and he has not gotten his. And the money you have to pay now, you can't compare the same. Altogether, I paid almost about 15 million for document for the project. Yes, because it will sell that to you. They have a private organization. They sell per square meter. So some of you be careful going to Opebi to sell land for somebody. They will have some of you. If you have some clients like this past time that not for 1 day. Be careful though. Now I used to see some company, they just go there and put on signboard. No, I'm only just telling. There's this free land. I want you to see the land. And they don't bring one document that is not valid. Alright, that's that. Let's conclude. Doctor's consent, grant of probate. Now, this grant of probate is very simple. The day anybody dies, all the properties you have, documents, cease. Nobody can use it again. Yes. I will explain. Really, if anybody dies, document will be passed back to government. And that's why when we bought this place, and the man that owns this place, he was 96 years old then. I was very happy, and he signed for us. Within 2 years, we were able to get the governor's consent. The governor's consent of the expense. He died last year, 99. Immediately, as he died, thank God we have gotten our house. Any document remains invalid. Before anybody can sell his property, he must get this document. Yes. Let me read it. A grant of probate is a document obtained after establishing the validity of a descendant's will in the probate registry. Even if you prepare a will, carry the will and take it to court, and you have to pay government. You want to inherit something, you have to pay for it. They will come, they will value the property, and tell you to pay a percentage of the property to government, and now give you the document. Then, the will vests in the executors of the estate all of the assets, making them the legally acknowledged owners of the property. Listen, all of the property's owner's document is no longer valid after their demise. In this instance, note document can ensure the transfer of ownership of the property. If somebody dies and his son carries his document, I want to sell to you. They gave you. Go one more. Ah, you want to sell our father's property? Ask them, where is your prophet document? There are two documents that you have. Letter of administration and this grant of probate. Look at it again. All of the properties owners' documentation is no longer valid after their demise. That's what 1978 Land Use Act says. In this instance, no document can ensure the transfer of ownership of the property. The prophet will now be the only acknowledged legal record demonstrating ownership of such property. I'm coming, I'll get it now. Let's the next one. So anywhere that is gone is gone. You don't write document as you are gone, you are still transition and you own the property. One guy came here one day. So I owns a plot of land as one of my and the guy said, the seller is gone and he wants to inherit the property. I would like to sell it. I said, do you have a prophet record to show? Or letter of administration to manage his estate after his demise? Then get me those two documents, then we'll use the land. He has not come back. He has not come back. He hasn't. He's still searching for it. You know, what happened at Treasure Estate? The man married the third wife and kept her in the estate. You know, some men like to pack it. And most men, well, I see so many things here. And the man just died. And the family went to the site and took the woman out of the house. And they come from the side. I said they should take her back to our house. And they should, this family should come to the office. And I sat them down. I said, who is the next of kin? One lady said she's the firstborn. And she's the next of